Hello, Marauders. It is Saturday, November 12th. It is 5:15 p.m. I'm still at the office right now. As you can see, we are just, like working on some stuff here and there. So, working on the feed here for Senega. As you can see, it's already almost dark here. So, I'm I'm light up the whole thing also. So, yeah. So been a great day and past days. Since the last time I made a vlog here. So I will also, once again, I'm at the office here of Senega. So for you guys to know, we are still in Calabasas, California. So let me just find out where is because there is too many lights here. Let me just find where is the light here. Here it is. Way better. Okay, so what is going on now is that it's just been pretty interesting past days here. Nothing really incredible, nothing really crazy, but it's just like it's like just working, building, focusing on what we want to create for Senega, and no VC meeting and stuff like this, just working on on our strategy for the VCs, on things that we want to do for the website, and a lot also of thinkings, brainstormings about the optional royalties that everybody is talking about right now. As of course it has been shadowed by everything happening with the crypto world and FTX and stuff like this. So we're not going to be talking about that, but it's pretty much crazy what is happening right now. But also on our side, on the NFT world, we also need to be focusing on that too. But there is a huge debate on optional royalty. So also that's the thing that we are working on right now. As of course we will still want to be creator centric. That's something that we truly want to make sure to work on, and because of a simple thing, if you get focused on creators first, then you are on a virtuous circle. That's how we say this in English. I'm sorry, I don't have the real word about that, but because when you make sure that creators are going to still have value out of the creation that they created through NFTs, then you are sure that they are going to be incentivized to create more value for these NFTs. And if they create more value, then if you have been buying one of their NFTs, there is all of the chances in the world that NFT, because value has been added since the time where you bought it, then you are going to be able, if you want to sell it at a higher price. And if you sell it at a higher price, then the marketplace where you're going to sell it is going to have more platform fees. So everyone is winning when the creator is incentivized to do the most out of their NFTs. So if we put this out, that's a problem, and we get onto a circle that is negative. I don't know the name in English, sorry, but where no value is going to be added to the NFTs, and we are not going to be able to evolve into what NFTs could be tomorrow. And more than that, creators, that's one of the revolution of the NFT technology, is that creators now are going to be able, they should be able to be living also out of the royalties of their art and collection, and not only art, but their collection. And I think also that this is how we are going to be welcoming more and more brands and celebrities and artists and different type of project into the NFT world, because of that huge incentivized through the royalties. So if we put that out of the equation, then I'm really worried about the adoption. I'm really worried about our vision of the NFT technology and how it could be tomorrow. However, because I'm still super, of course, I'm still super positive, as I always am, because we wouldn't be here, I think, if we were not positive. It is also that I really think that this is going to be triggering, creating more secured smart contracts for creators, for them to make sure that their NFTs are only going to be sold on marketplaces which respect creators' royalties. We cannot put out the royalties out of the NFT world. It should be something that is anchored in the technology, and I really hope, and I'm pretty sure that this is exactly what is going to be in the coming months and years. But the question now is more on, what about the current collections? What about the Bored Apes? What about the Cool Cats? What about the Marauders? What about all of these collections that could now be traded on marketplaces where creators like us, like you, probably like a lot of creators, wouldn't be able to have any money out of the sales. So that's a thing. And of course, for us, it's really simple today to say, oh, we are creator centric. We truly want to make sure that creators are going to have their royalties. But once your business is out and you see that you are losing every day huge market shares, and I'm thinking of Magic Eden, for example, who had to make that choice. They said, okay, we are super creator centric. We will never ever put out the royalty feature. And some days after, they had to, because they've lost almost 40% of market share. So they had to do something. And today what they did is that they said, okay, now royalties are optional, and also there is no platform fees, to make sure that they could grab back all of the market shares that they lost in the last weeks and months. And now, once again, that created a lot of wash trading for collections to be on top 24 hours, because it didn't cost anything for them, because there were no platform fees. So that's everything that is happening right now is crazy, but also it's super. I think, in my opinion, it's super healthy, because we needed, us as a community, to go through these type of problems, because I'm pretty sure that human beings are only finding the true solutions when there is a real huge incident, and I think that is one, and that's the reason why I'm pretty confident on the fact that we are going to be finding solution for that. And I was saying, I mean, of course, changing smart contracts of NFT collection is one, that is for sure, but we need to find one for the current NFT collections that have been deployed, where you cannot change anything to the smart contract. And these two need to make sure that they are going to have their royalties. So that's also a thing. So for everyone to make sure to understand what is happening right now, there is a lot of marketplaces that are they are removing. I mean, they are just saying that, I mean, there are zero royalties marketplaces, but let's not talk about those. Like HateSwap, I don't know how to pronounce that. HateSwap, I don't know. On Solana, for example, that's a zero royalty marketplace, but whatever. What I'm saying now is that there is a bunch of marketplaces, NFT marketplaces on Solana, on Ethereum, that are proposing the optional royalties. So when you buy an NFT, you have the choice to give or not royalties to the collection, and you can choose the amount in percentage of the sales that you are going to give to the creators. And of course, most of the people are not giving because they have the choice not to give. So when I'm saying most of the people, I think that it has been numbers around X2Y2, who is proposing the optional royalties, and I think it was something like 86% of people giving for the creators in the first week, and now I think it's something like 16%, because they understood that they can now not give to the creators. And of course, getting from 86 to 16, and I'm sorry, I don't know if the numbers are right, but that's the big idea. That's the around those numbers. Of course, it has been probably a month between these two numbers, so of course it is going to get down to, you know, very low numbers, and that's a problem, and that's a real problem. And right now you have companies like OpenSea who also are seeing that their market shares are being, taken by these companies, because when you want to buy an NFT, you go to these marketplaces and you see that the floor price is way lower than on OpenSea. So OpenSea is in a bad situation. They are trying to find out a solution on if they could, you know, they propose to create a little bit of code to help creators. But of course, that's a good idea, even though, of course, in their code, the code consists in blacklisting NFT marketplaces that are not proposing full royalties. And of course, in that list, there is no OpenSea and there's all of their rivals. So it's really super anti-competitive, whatever. Also, in the same tweet, they are saying that they want to, you know, think about how they could also propose probably optional royalties, even though yesterday they talked about the fact that no, they will never do that. But what about if they lose 10, 15, 20% of market shares because NFTs are way lower in other marketplaces? And we have seen that mainly the NFT industry and the NFT business is driven by the money, where you can have the most incentives when you can pay less than NFT communities going there. And there is nothing let's say bad about this, because that's a human reflection, that's a human thinking, and that's how the world goes. So we need to find out a solution here. That's the type of thing that we are thinking about here. And that's bad for the creators, of course, but I think also that it is healthy for the market, because we need to find solution for that, because without the creators, that world wouldn't exist. We need the creators. We need them to be incentivized. We need to work with them and not against them, because right now we are working against the creators. So we need to find solution, because a collection like the Bored Apes wouldn't be the Bored Apes. If the Bored Apes wouldn't be the Bored Apes, then what would be the NFT world if they weren't super and crazy creators like not only the Bored Apes but a bunch of them? If they were not there, then what would it be now, the NFT world? So we have to think about that. And if you want it to be the revolution that we are looking for, and with the adoption, the massive adoption that we are looking for, then we're going to need to work on these matter. Whatever. It's been a long video. I don't want to talk too much on that, but there is a lot to talk about here. Whatever. Here is a thing that we are working on. Still very positive and bullish, of course, about all of these things. I don't want you guys to feel like, oh wow, if he's saying this, oh wow, it's not good enough to stay in that field and stuff. No, of course, we are in the middle of something, let's say, interesting, even though it's really bad what is happening right now for the creators, and we need to help them. We need to find solutions. That's pretty much it. So I'm gonna stop it here because it's a long video already, but a lot of things to talk about here. So thank you guys. See you very soon. Super thankful to have you guys, as I always say. And we keep building here, and we are going to have the best new breed of marketplaces, of NFT marketplaces in the world in the coming weeks, months. I'm pretty sure about that. So thank you guys, and see you very soon. See you guys.